Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
Check. Everyone has a nice car. I hope they didn't in my car.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here on first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He's found some room at the 45. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down. This guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. At the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. On the move now. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you can always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
SMU 7, Washington 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. Brought down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Washington now operating in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies, as they fight back here in this playoff game. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play fake, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior.
That's crazy.
Second down play coming up. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Mustangs will send the punt team onto the field. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Washington. A great catch and run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
SMU, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it at the 11. Not a good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Jadowski. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They'll run it here. No way to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And it's picked off in the end zone. What a stiff one. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Anytime you get outside of the pocket, deep in an opponent's territory, it's a good opportunity, but the spacing is so condensed it can be a little bit misleading. And here, the quarterback took the bait, and the defense reels in the interception.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cook. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he puts the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This pass is caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one spot.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Down. They're going to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
He's in the clear. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense not pressing this time. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. We'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, what a call from the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter here. Makes the diving grab. That was beautiful.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
That's reeled in. It's Cook. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to chuck it again. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And here's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on this play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense.
Touchdown, SMU. The quarterback takes it in himself. Right kind of execution on a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
SMU 23, Washington 14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Washington offense retakes the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the catch. The 2-point conversion gets them back within 1 point now.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Mustangs offense back on the field. Passing game was cooking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. We'll see what he can do with the return. Able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive in the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Clock way downfield for a huge gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Huskies come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Washington. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply feeling to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receivers.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
You wouldn't trust him now.
Looking for a receiver. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
These guys just continue to struggle.
We played that pretty good.
You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job, it's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
With the catch, it's Cook. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw again. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete, they cannot connect.
The guy got the backup in too.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
23.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Washington, 37. SMU, 30.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball through the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Washington. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second man and 10 after the completion from the 23. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, when a few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play, this guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Huskies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
SMU 30.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's real good. It's Cook. He shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the 1st down marker. The Mustangs come to the line and a hurry up. A deep shot to the left side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, these those obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going for his running back. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Washington. Way too much speed in that play. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, got right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. He's on return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the Mustangs line up on first and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it! Touchdown, SMU!
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line, and the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
SMU 36.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he makes it in. Two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Grinding away with a running game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The offense stays
Keep
on
on
the
holding
field
down.
down multiple possessions.
Keep on
Easy
holding
choice.
down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Mhm.
Trying for a fourth down completion.
Mhm.
Lets it fly to the wide out. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Forcing the fouls, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo. You know, split me, man. It was a good